Hello everybody, in this video we're going to be looking at scroll bars and sliders. So scroll bar is a control element like this. So you have a button which you can move up and down or left and right. We usually put these scroll bars when we want to display something big. For example, here in IntelliJ IDEA this part is implemented by a scroll bar. The other very similar control element is slider. It works exactly the same way, but sliders are usually used when you have numeric data, like a range of numeric values, and you want to choose some numeric value. Exactly the same as you're controlling the volume of your speaker, or you're changing the size of some shape. So in this case you're going to be using these sliders. And sliders have more properties, like they can appear in different shapes, you can put these numbers here that sticks. You can make them appear in many different ways. So let's look at the code that gives us these two programs. So we're going to start with the scroll bar. So we have a text JavaFX programming, which is initially located at 20 and 20. Then we have two scroll bars, one is horizontal, the other is vertical. So by default the orientation is horizontal, so for the vertical one we need to set the orientation explicitly by this set orientation method. Then we have the pane. Onto this pane we add the text, and then we have the border pane. On the border pane the bottom part is going to be the horizontal slider, the right part is going to be the vertical slider. And then we add the listener to the sliders. Whenever the value of the horizontal slider changes, we're going to be detecting it with this listener. We just basically get the value of this slider divided by the maximum value of the slider. So we get the ratio, and then we multiply it to the width of the pane. We set the x-coordinate of the text to that value, and our text is going to follow almost exactly to the same place as our slider. We do the same thing with the vertical slider, and we can control now our text's y and x coordinates with these sliders. Let's look at the slider demo. The slider is exactly the same, but you can see that here we have lots of controls over how we want to display our slider. So we are displaying the tick labels and tick marks. These are the tick labels 100, 75, 50, and tick marks, these small lines here. And the vertical is also, we need to set the orientation explicitly for the vertical, and the value for this one is going to be 100. We have the same code for registering our handlers as in the scroll bar demo. Yeah, basically this is it. I hope you guys learned something in this video. Thank you guys for your attention. See you guys in the next one.